Well, hello and welcome to week 113 update for Icarus. I'm here with Corne. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, thanks. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing so much better now that the work week is over. It's just been such a shit day. But let's get on with today's update. We
Yes, first
are,
of all, howdy Mosbo. Welcome, Jake.
yeah,
Long time no see.
welcome, Jake. Good to see you again. And howdy, Marshall. How are you doing? Moshbo gets our first medal tonight, so get that guy a bigger medal board. And let's start with week 113. We have 2 new rugs and the calming of the bees. This week there will be 2 new rugs for you to craft alongside some adjustments to last week's added creature, the bees. So would you kick us off, please, Corne?
Yeah, so welcome to week 113. After the apocalypse of last week, we imagine some of you will be happy to hear that this week brings some adjustments and balances to our fuzzy new friends. We've also got 2 new rugs for you in buffalo and woven variants, and some quality of life improvements, including the ability to now share couches with your pals. So you're no longer sitting on
In the
your own
middle.
in the middle of the couch, taking up all the space. No, you can now sit on the couch with multiple people.
Yay!
So let's jump in, have a read, and then enjoy some slightly less terrifying cave adventures. So a couple of notable improvements. Fixed several bugs with the stockpile mission type, where missions would get stuck or auto-completed when not intended. Yeah, I've seen people in Discord complain about it. Glad I fixed it.
Good.
Because if you do a stockpile mission and you finally manage to collect everything you need, and then the mission doesn't register, yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah. Although it would be a bonus if it auto-completed and you hadn't actually done everything.
Yeah, but then you haven't done it, so
Yeah. Downside. And
Also, yeah,
and welcome to Genian Work as well, who has
yeah,
also
that's
joined
me.
us. Eh?
That's me.
That's you?
Uh huh.
Okay.
What do you think GOW stands for?
Okay.
There you go.
Well, welcome.
Thank you.
Cheat.
Mm,
I don't mind. Welcome. Good to see you.
yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's continue. Added the
Yeah.
ability for prospectors to sit with their friends on the same seat or couch. Coolio. Added a suit slot UI to most inventories and processors, so players can access anything slotted in the food, water, or oxygen slots when interacting with devices. So initially, when you, for example, want to fill up your O2 tank, you go to your inventory, take your O2 tank out of your suit, put it in your inventory, then you open up the oxide dissolver, and you put the oxygen tank from your inventory into the oxide dissolver. Now you open the oxide dissolver, and you can straight away drag your oxygen tank from your suit into the dissolver. The same for your canteen. If you want to make clay bricks, in the furnace you need to add water. Now you can drag your canteen directly from your suit into the furnace.
Cool. I still think the quickest way to refill your canteen, though, is to put it in your hot bar and then press E for your rain collector to fill it.
True. It does not work on the sink though. I tried
No,
it.
no, unfortunately.
Maybe in the future.
Maybe.
Jake, make note.
Please.
Next, curtains and window shutters can now both be placed on window frames and can no longer infinitely stack. I've had it with the shutters. Indeed, you can place a gazillion shutters in the same window.
Oh, that's
No,
handy.
no longer. But you can do like the shutters, which open it to the outside, and then on the inside you can put leather curtains in front of the windows as well.
Okay.
Looking nice. Fix the bug where the hiding of backpacks or shields would stop working on occasion. So no more shields appearing on your back and in your hand. You know, I've had it a couple of times. Usually it means the shield got stuck on a hand, and which is very annoying if you wanna shoot a bow. You right click to aim, and then the shield is in the way, and then you have to basically return to character select in order to
Get rid.
unbug it.
Yeah.
That should hopefully no longer be the case.
Okay.
Now, the reinforced wood tier, a new building material from last week, has been reduced down to tier 2 instead of tier 4, and it is now craftable in the normal carpentry bench. For your information, reinforced wood, make it with wood and beeswax. Where normal wood has 1000 durability from the top of my head, the reinforced wood has 5000 durability, more than concrete.
And beeswax is still tier 4, isn't it?
No, tier 2. In
Tier
the
2.
mortar and pestle. I checked it last week. You could actually, I somehow overlooked it, but you can make it in the mortar and pestle.
Okay. Good. 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 Good.
So the reinforced wood is more durability even than concrete. Weather resistance is on par with stone. So the reinforced wood being a tier 4 didn't really make sense. Because if you're at tier 4, you're going to build concrete anyway, so you don't have to repair in storms.
Yeah.
Also, the mesh is the same mesh as normal wood. So the only way to see whether it's normal wood or reinforced wood is to take out your repair hammer, hover over it, and look at the durability. Or you pick up the building piece and look in your inventory what it's called. So hopefully there will be a new mesh, slightly different from normal wood.
I think to be honest, the only thing they need to do for reinforced wood would be maybe to add a diagonal beam across from corner to corner.
You can see it on the inside, but you can't see it on the outside then.
Well,
Also,
yeah.
it's reinforced wood, as in it's not structurally more sound than normal wood. I believe the building height is the same, the structural integrity is the same as normal wood.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like being impregnated with beeswax, so better weather resistance. But it would be nice if there was a slightly different mesh, so you could actually see
The
that
difference.
it is a
Yeah.
different item.
Yeah.
But okay, at least it's now brought down to tier 2, so you make the carpentry bench at tier 2, you make the mortar and pestle at tier 2, you can now also make the reinforced wood at tier 2.
Okay.
Jake says, I think the texture adjustment will be what we do if we do it. It's just supposed to be an enhancement rather than a different item. True, more enhancement than a different item, but it has different characteristics. Like I said, 5 times the durability, better weather resistance, but
Yeah.
not visibly different. But ultimately, it's your decision, not mine. So anyway, last week the Beepocalypse. Last week's update introduced wild beehives, domestic beehives, and their fuzzy inhabitants, the bees. We hear you love all the extra recipes you can make with bee products, but in response to some feedback provided and further discussions with the community, we have decided to make some adjustments to fighting swarms. Bees no longer have a knockback on their attacks. and they will always disperse after one swipe, making them easier to navigate past. On top of this, we have also given them a far larger collider, so they are easier to hit.
Well, that would make sense.
We have also adjusted the frequency that bees will spawn in caves, as many players were reporting an encounter almost every time they entered one. I can attest to that about every cave had beehives.
Which is not necessarily a bad thing if you want to start collecting bees and such.
True, and
However,
in my opinion, bees weren't that bad. But yeah, I've heard people complain like, yeah, I can't go past the cave now without being murdered by bees.
yeah, well, I mean, if you're a low-level character, then coming across bees
Yeah.
is just difficult.
Wear some armor, leather armor at least. But yeah, I can understand. And like I saw this post from this guy who said, I have my base just above a cave. A bee swarm came out of the cave into my base and started wrecking things. Oops.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oopsie.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
But yeah, the knockback. They did do a little knockback through, and yes, I have heard of people who were like knocked off cliffs because of bees. There's a little oops moment as well. Never had that problem myself. And like I said, I just run in, shoot the hive from afar, then run in with a knife, take out the bees, grab the loot. But I could see how some people would have difficulties with the bees. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
sure, like take them out with one swipe is gonna make it slightly easier. No longer a knockback. Sure, okay, nicer.
Yeah, well, I
The
mean,
only thing though, the shield is still an issue with bees.
yeah, with the poison factor.
The same as with the caveworm poison. If you have a shield on your back, and I have mentioned this in future upvote bug report already. If you have a shield on your back and you get poisoned, the shield in combination with the poison drains your stamina.
Yeah.
The same with the bee. If you get stung by bees, it will drain your stamina. So there you are being attacked by bees, and you have no stamina no more to fight back. So you are gonna die. So
Not
after
so good.
the introduction of the bees, it became even more important than before. Take the shield off your back when you go into a cave.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope they're gonna fix it soon because, like I said, it's annoying.
Yeah. Jake says meshes are expensive. That's all.
Yeah, mesh, new mesh.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Fair enough.
Oh well, fair enough.
Okay, this week we have the buffalo rug and the thin weave rug. um,
This
forget
week we have added two new rugs to Icarus: the buffalo rug and the thin woven rug.
forgive me if I'm talking shite, but did we not have those last week
Nope,
or before?
nope. Buffalo rug is new. We had a thick woven rug. We now get a thin woven rug.
Okay. Okay, that's where I'm getting confused then.
Yeah. And if you look at the image, it looks like the thick woven rugs. They're a bit like the how do you say this? The strands in the thin woven rug are way thinner, so the pattern is way fine, way more fine, way finer.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay. So
yeah.
the buffalo rug is craftable at the advanced or electric textiles bench. This requires a buffalo vestige, 30 fur, 10 cured leather, and 5 platinum weave. The thin woven rug is also craftable at the advanced or electric textiles bench and requires 10 cured leather, 10 platinum weave, and 60 fibre. Jake says, nice catch, the image is using the wrong rug.
I already had an idea. I was
Yeah,
looking at it and
I
was
was
like,
just,
yeah, this looks like the
yeah,
thick one.
didn't, yeah, that's, I think that's where I got thrown because that image was used last week.
This image was not used last week.
It was used with the new rug, though, with the thick weave rug.
Not
No,
this image,
I
because this buffalo rug is new.
no, I have seen that image before.
No, not with this buffalo rug.
Mm, mm,
I can
oh,
tell you.
okay, we'll just have to agree to disagree.
Okay.
The image was used in the blog as a tease. Echo is
Ah,
right.
that way.
Thank
Okay.
you. Cheers, Jake.
Okay.
Love ya. Um, yeah. So we've got the buffalo rug for 30 fur, 10 cured leather, and 5 platinum weave, and the thin woven rug, is 10 cured leather, 10 platinum, and 60 fibre.
So 2 times the amount of platinum weave.
Yeah.
Kinda expensive. Platinum weave.
Yeah. Hmm. I
I
wouldn't
really
have
have to find
expected a
myself a
thin
couple of.
woven rug to have platinum weave, period.
The thick woven rug is only using fiber and cured leather or normal leather. I don't know. The thick woven rug does not use platinum weave. The thin one does. But on the other side, it's like nice new thing. Make it expensive, so you know what? Let's just have it use platinum weave. I really need to find myself a couple of platinum deep vein things.
Or just use a thumper.
Yeah, I could put down a thumper in the swamp. For swamp is the one with the platinum. Mainly. There is platinum in the volcanic area as well, but swamp has more
Okay.
platinum.
Yeah. Fair enough. I like this image with two players sitting on the couch. That's really nice. It's good to know you don't have to sit in a three-seater couch by yourself.
Yeah, I'm
Alrighty,
still waiting for the possibility to lie down on a couch, but yeah.
yeah, okay. Okay, so this week, sit down and take a break. It's time to get cozy. Couches, sofas, and seats can now support multiple people sitting down simultaneously if they have room. So you'll no longer have to awkwardly stare at your friends across the room while hogging all the sitting room, which we know Corny would like to do by lying on the couch, but there you go.
Exactly. I'm lazy. I'm lazy by nature, so.
Alrighty. So next up, we have coming soon batteries and networks. So if you would please, Corny.
So we've reached the point of the Batteries and Networks project where we're seeking feedback from our players so we can iron out any remaining bugs, flaws, inconsistencies and balance issues. This will be available as a new branch on Steam that can be accessed with the password I accept there will be bugs, excluding the apostrophes. So basically in Steam, right click Icarus, properties, go to the betas tab, enter the password. This will open up an extra branch. This will install an update to the game, giving you the the batteries and networks experimental thingy. We
Yeah.
do suggest, however, to back up your data if you wish to play in this stream, as prospect saves between the two different streams may not always be compatible. Alternatively, You can also start a new prospect so as to not cause any issues with your existing ones. Keep that in mind if you want to play the experimental, if you want to play around with batteries and networks already, make a backup of your files.
Yes, I can attest to that because I played the experimental branch for something I can't remember what it was, and and I reiterate, all of my ribbons and what do you call them? All of my ribbons and like the medals and stuff that you get for your character were all wiped.
Wasn't this a Hypatia preview?
Yes, correct. Thank you. So yeah, make yourself a backup, please.
Also keep in mind there will be bugs and crashes as this is an unstable branch. We are still working through the bugs as well as a quality of life and balance pass which your feedback will help with, but you are free to jump in and play with the system in its current state. This branch may be updated frequently, so also be prepared to patch the game when it does. So instead of once a week, you will be having multiple updates a week. So if you plan on playing this, be prepared to okay, you fire up your PC, you start Steam, and first it has to do an Icarus update before you can play.
Yeah. Yeah.
For any feedback, please use the experimental branch channel on our Discord. And a big thank you to all the veteran prospectors who have helped in the early testing phase. It's a nice picture, which you can see here. Generate a couple of battery packs, a battery rack even.
Yep.
And notes. So there's a room beyond the kitchen in my open world. I have metal walls as well. Although I think I have the metal floors as well. Aluminum walls and aluminum floors. From which I already said this is going to be my battery room.
Mm-hmm.
And now here you see batteries placed in a room with aluminum walls and an aluminum floor.
Gee,
Someone
it's
stole my idea.
it's like you knew. And this player seems to have, I don't know, what is that? Is that a new type of armor?
It's actually
It
this
looks,
picture belongs to the text below this. Next week, the iron backpack.
yeah, because I'm thinking the there's an awful lot of protection around the neck from that armor, but it looks like leather-ish.
Yeah, it's armor, not a backpack. I have no idea which kind of armor this is though.
It's, I don't know.
I don't recognize this armor, not from the back.
No, I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe the new Wayfarer one. Well, new. Maybe Wayfarer.
Yeah, and that looks like a brand new helmet. I don't think I've seen that
Yeah.
helmet before.
It's definitely not the leather armor. That looks different. So it might be the
Is
Wayfarer, because that's like leather-ish,
is it cured leather?
which you use to make the Wayfarer. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
Oh, it's the
Jake.
next tier of leather armor, says Jake. Can't remember the name right now. Ah, so there's a double tease this image. Next week's backpack and yet another tier leather armor. Cool.
Ooh, 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 me likey, me likey. Cheers, Jake.
Talking
Thank you very
talking
much.
about extra teasing in the image with the batteries. There is this flashlight thingy next to the battery rack. I don't recall having seen that one before.
Hmm. Okay. Jake says, "Lol, no, it's in game already."
Okay, I'll have to check that during gameplay then.
All right.
Which armor this is then.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
So
I'll
Next
have to check.
next week, we have the Ion backpack. Next week, we'll be adding a new tech-focused backpack, the Ion backpack. This will have buffs and benefits for ore mining yield and adding a 15% electroshock chance to enemies you melee in combat. That's
Looks
right
like
up
a
your
backpack to
alley.
me.
That is
Yeah.
so right up your alley.
Ore mining yield. There's going to be a nice one.
Yeah. Plus an extra 15% electroshock chance. I mean, like, hello, you use an electroshock knife anyway.
Exactly. I already use a titanium knife with electroshock attachment. So I already have a pretty good chance of giving the electroshock to an enemy I stab. Which is, by the way, was also nice for the bees. So you hit them once for X amount of damage, but then you put the electroshock on, and then they died with the next tick.
Yeah. Jake says
The cured leather armor.
cured leather
Yeah, that one.
armor. Yeah. Okay. If you like what we're doing with Icarus and want to support our continued development, consider purchasing one of our DLCs for a few dollars. It would mean a lot to us. Forgive the stumbling over words. I am super tired after today. So we have
Yeah.
the architecture bundle, which has the interior decorations pack, the industrial
paintings and the
furniture.
geode lamps.
Yep.
Yep.
The industrial furniture pack, which has the
Industrial and the brutalist are
yep,
furnitures.
and the Art Deco furniture, which I have to say is my all-time favorite.
Oh yeah, it's looking so nice.
It is just so suave.
It's a tad posh maybe, but it looks so nice.
Oh, I don't posh smosh. I mean, it just looks so good.
Yep.
It's fantastic, and I absolutely love it.
Yep.
And also we have the outpost bundle, and if I'm right, there's 6 items, but one's missing: A from the image and B from the list, and I believe it's the Arcticus one that is usually missing. So we have the Holdfast outpost, the Ice Holm, thank you, Tecton, Everbark, Cactus, and I believe the last one is Arcticus.
Yeah. So hold fast, forest-ish. Ice Holm, definitely ice, like
Arctic.
Arctic. Tecton, desert. Everbark, forest. Cactus, desert. And Arcticus, Arctic.
Yes. Thank you. Okay, so now we have the changelog, and the new content is pretty much the buffalo and thin weave rugs.
Yeah.
So we have one item in the new content, which is not very often, but we have had a few. So let's move on to the quality of life, or fixed, if you please.
So allow multiple players to sit on 2 or 3-seater couches at the same time.
Yay.
As talked about above.
Yeah.
Fix the bug where the hiding of backpacks and shields on the back would stop working when you used an empty quickbar slot. As talked above. Fix the bug causing many stockpile mission on easy or hard to instantly complete, or not complete at all, as mentioned above. Added difficulty scaling to each stockpile mission, requiring less resources on easy and more on hard. To be honest, I didn't even know it was not scaling before. Makes sense that it does scale though. You want to go for an easy one, you don't want to have to run around for a couple of hours collecting all the resources. That's what you want to do on hard mode, not on easy mode. So yeah, good that they added the scaling there. Nice.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Curtains and windows can now be placed on window frames, curtains and windows, shutters, and can no longer infinitely stack.
As mentioned above. Yep.
Adding shoot slot inventory UI to player inventory and processors so it can be seen when interacting with devices, as
As
talked
mentioned.
about below, above.
Yep. Yep.
This one added carrying miasmic item to the raw iron wood item, the crystallized miasma, so it damages the player over time. It did not used to do this. You
No, it
could
didn't.
carry the crystallized miasma without any negative consequences. However, from now on, you will get the miasmic item debuff.
Yeah, see, I'm not entirely sure that that's necessarily a good thing, but
Just eat the proper food and you can easily out heal it.
exactly.
When
Exactly.
I'm mining with a miasmic pickaxe, I'm carrying tons of noxious ores, noxious crust. So I have like this debuff, couple of 100% debuff, and I can still out heal it with the proper food. So
Yeah.
meh.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is something to keep in mind. So especially the first time you're like, hey, it didn't used to do this. Oh wait, it was in the patch notes. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fix a door socket placement on concrete doorways. Replace your doors to fix a small gap. Uh, been a while, but I believe indeed at some point I mentioned this like, hey, look, there's a gap between door and door frame.
Yeah.
So
You
basically take out
months,
the
months ago.
so basically take out the door, put it back, and it should be fixed now.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
There's no point in having a shut door when you can still see through the gap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jake says the miasmic, crystallized miasmic, it did used to poison you on release, and it was removed at some point. I don't recall having seen it at all, Jake. So when Prometheus was released, we basically jumped in straight away. I don't recall having ever had the poison thingy when carrying crystallized miasma.
See, I do.
Now, when you pick up crystallized miasma and poison glands, yeah, sure, then you get poison from the poison glands. So at some
Ah,
point I was like, I'm no longer going to take the poison glands, but I will take the crystallized miasma because that does not give me the poison.
damage. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Yeah, because you used to get the two together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fix a bug with the shield where if you equip the shield in the secondary slot and then drag it off, it can double up the shield on your back and your arm. For me, it was usually swapping between shield and bow, which caused the shield to bug out. So it's different than this one.
Okay.
Well,
Fixed barbecue carrot granting plus 50% food modifier duration.
barbecued carrot was supposed to be projectile damage.
Yeah. No, wait.
Didn't
It wasn't barbecued carrot.
yeah, not a raw carrot, but you put it in a campfire, then you get a barbecue carrot. You take
Yes.
those, and then it's the according to the description, the more projectile damage. That's what you use it for, more
Yep.
projectile damage.
Yep.
I
That was
never
it.
noticed this was given 50% food modifier duration though.
No, me neither. I have to be honest. I never noted that.
That shows you how much attention I pay to that.
Mind you, having said that, we've got such better foods than barbecued carrots that we tend not to eat them very much.
Actually, last week, Carl was testing out the new honey foods,
Mm-hmm.
and man, did he have long during food buffs. They stack. There's one which gives you like 35% longer food buff duration, 20% longer, 15% longer. There's talents which he has for longer food buff duration.
Yeah.
I don't know what he got up to, but I believe like 2460 seconds for a food buff instead of the default 1200.
Wow.
I know, right?
Holy cow. That's huge.
Okay, you'll be eating like 3 of the honey foods and have the talent in order to get that high. So yeah, you don't have that much stam or health regen, but you do have a very, very long food buff duration. That long that even when your food is salted, it will spoil before you have to eat again because food buff runs out.
Yeah.
Even with
Yeah.
salted food.
Now I have I have that buff on my main character, I believe. Can't say as I'd noticed it. However, I'd be honest and say I haven't actually had the occasion to play very much recently,
You,
which is a major
I mean,
downside.
but there are foods, the higher tier foods, which give like the 1200-second food buff.
Yeah.
If you have this talent, it adds 20%. So it's 240. So you should be on 1440 seconds food buff
Yeah.
duration.
Yeah.
Now, your food spoils like, I don't know, 2000 or so seconds, 1800, 2000,
Mm-hmm.
2200 maybe. But if you like stack the proper foods, stack all those honey foods, and you have this talent, your food will still spoil before your food buff runs out.
Yeah, it's a bit like fruit salads and creamed corn. The food spoils before the buff runs out.
The unsalted one, yeah. As soon as you
Yeah.
salt it, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, even the salted one with the like 2000 or so second spoil time, it will spoil before your food buff runs out. Anyway, let's continue.
Yeah.
Fixed honeycraft on the mortar and pestle and the material processor, granting both honey and beeswax. Ah, okay, good.
Yeah.
Fixed the issue that killing bees was granting predator bird XP.
Can't say as I'd noticed that.
Uh, me neither, really.
Okay.
Added projectile immunity strength to the bee bestiary. Yeah, I haven't killed enough bees yet to have seen this.
Mm-hmm.
Shifting reinforced wood from tier 4 to tier 2 and level locking at 20, making it essentially a tier 3 item. So, yeah, you can craft it in a tier 2 bench, but level locked at 20, so it will be in a tier 3 tier 3.
That doesn't make any sense.
Or a tier 2 tier 3, but a level lock, you need to be at least level 20, basically tier 3.
Well, that doesn't make any sense, because tier 2 you can make it... No, that doesn't work.
Carpentry bench is tier 2.
Yeah.
Advanced carpentry bench is tier 3, electric one is tier 4. Let's see. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, and is now craftable on the carpentry bench. Reinforced wood, as it says in the notable improvements part. So you can craft it in the tier 2 bench, but you need to be level 20, so basically tier 3. Oh,
That's a bit backwards.
yeah, I don't know.
I
Well,
mean,
I'm not gonna use it anyway. I'm gonna use concrete, so
you
for me
can't
it ain't no problem.
you can't craft tier 2 level stuff when you have to be tier 3 in order to get it.
No, if it's in a tier 3 in tier 2, but level lock. I mean, as soon as you get level 10, you
You
unlock
get the
the
crafting bench.
crafting bench. But you cannot unlock everything in tier 2 tier 3. For some items you need to be at least level 15, and for this one, 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jax just wanted tier 3, and since there is no tier 3 carpentry bench, advanced one, it's only the normal one and the electric one. That's how they locked it to be
Tier 2.
locked between quotes to make it a tier 3. Even though
Yeah.
you can craft it as a tier 2 bench, you need to be tier 3.
Yeah, because he says it's on the carpentry bench. There is no advanced carpentry bench or
There is
crapentry
the
bench.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
crapentry bench works for me.
there's a toilet seat with built-in Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
There's an
Okay.
advanced carpentry bench. New Zealand spelling. Yep.
Okay,
Anyway,
they increase the bee's collider, making them easier to hit with melee attacks. Well, that's good, because if you can make them disperse with one swipe, that helps, especially more so for a lower level character. I mean, that it makes sense.
yeah. So they also removed the knockback and slightly reduced their attack damage.
Yeah. Now, the other thing that I was questioning, I believe it was last week when the bees first appeared, was that IRL, right? If you have an apiary, you can calm the bees with smoke.
Not calm, but yes, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
So throw smoke grenade into the cave, and then the bees will like go away. Yeah, it
Well,
doesn't work in
not
Icarus. Don't
not.
forget these are Icarus bees. They don't care about smoke.
Yeah, but I actually kind of almost thought that that would make more sense.
I
But
just hit them with a knife.
they've now made it so that if you swipe, they will disperse. So that's fine. That's
They could have
better.
made it so they only can be killed by a firewhacker.
Yeah. Well, I mean, here it says they've lowered the bee health, so it only requires one melee swing to dissipate the swarm, and
Yeah.
then below we've got your points of removing the knockback and reducing the bee attack damage, which is good.
Also adjusting and balancing the number of beehive spawns in caves. Well, there were caves. Knew why. Okay, I go into this cave. I know for a fact there are going to be 2 beehives. They're going to be here. They're going to be there. So you get in with your bow drawn. You pre-aim. You shoot arrow into the beehive. The bees come at you. You hit them with a knife, and then you go back to the bow. Go further into the cave. Shoot a cave worm. Shoot the other beehive. Take your knife. Kill the other bees, and then you can go and collect the stuff. Then you walk out the cave. You walk back in, and then like almost instantly back again.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to get like a couple of meters away, but still, yeah. This no longer be the case.
Okay. And now we're on to future content. Um,
Let's see.
where we pick and choose.
Update diagonal half angle pieces and beams to allow placement within the same tiles. Interesting. Cool.
Okay.
Fix horizontal crossbeam rotation. Horizontal crossbeam. Oh, horizontal crossbeam rotation. Okay. Updated roof peak connector blueprints to allow placement of roof pieces in the same location when already placed. So multiple roof pieces in the same location. That's gonna make for interesting, especially if you use the diagonal angled roof stuff multiple in the same
Yeah.
location.
Yeah,
If you have
that's
like the one by one and you use those, you get like the little crown on top.
hmm. It's almost stacking. It's as good as stacking, isn't it? If you can put something else in the same place, you're stacking it, right?
So if you have a 3x3 base,
Mm-hmm.
you put an angled roof on it, you end up with a 1x1. If you cannot put those roof pieces in the same spot as in the same frame, you can only put one roof piece on. in the one by one. You cannot put the other ones
Yes.
in.
Right. Okay, that makes sense now. Thanks. Yeah, gotcha.
Let's see. Assets. Edit art assets for farmhouse stove asset.
Sorry. Oh, there it is. Yep. Thank you.
So we're gonna get a new stove, farmhouse stove.
Ooh. Is that going to be like an Arga or a
No,
Rayburn?
I have no idea.
Hmm.
We have
Interesting.
we have the potbelly stove with the smoker. We're gonna get a farmhouse stove. Cool.
Cool. Okay.
Adding stationeers, bobbleheads, and materials, plus some assembled blueprints. I
Uh,
assume that last word is New Zealand spelling again, but are we gonna get a new decoration pack?
um. Well,
Stationeers, bobbleheads.
my first question about this is adding stationeers bobbleheads. Are we talking about the same game here?
Same
We're talking
company.
about Icarus, are we
Yeah.
not?
Yeah, but I think they're gonna do like this crossover where you get some stationery items into Icarus, and maybe the other way around as well. I don't know.
Yeah, but bobbleheads are
Because
fun.
a couple of bullet points below, setting up stationery's trophy items, recipes, and feature flags. So it's gonna be part of a new DLC, setting up Icarus logo, recipes, and feature flags, and adding to unreleased DLC. Setting up the PAX flag for upcoming DLCs, plural, creature comforts, and homestead. So, stationery's bobbleheads, stationery's trophies, maybe for the homestead DLC?
Hmm. Adding new icons for stationeers, trophies, Icarus logo, and 5 sandwich trophies and braziers. I'm sorry, I'm just after the day I've had, that just doesn't compute.
Like I said, a bit of stationeer's advertising within the game. But
Yeah.
the Sandworm trophies and braziers were mentioned in earlier patch notes already. But
Yeah.
now I'm thinking they might be part of a new DLC. We'll see.
Hmm. Okie dokie. Fair enough.
More info about the curved pieces.
Yeah, curved walls sounds really interesting. You can just make a circle, which means
Yeah,
you
I'm,
can,
I'm
in
gonna
essence, just make I can't even remember what they're called now. I'm so tired.
tower, round tower. I'll be testing out.
Roundhouse. That was the word I was looking for.
Oh,
Roundhouse.
not an outhouse, but a roundhouse. Okay,
Yeah.
right. The outhouse with the advanced carpentry bench. I don't know. But
Yeah.
yeah, as soon as the
All we're missing for the outhouse is toilet roll.
well, we have the thin woven rug. I think it's gonna be better than the thick one. Although it will be expensive to use as TP.
Yeah, I mean, if we get the extra thin rug, we could probably
Extra
use that
thin,
as,
three ply
yeah, 3 ply
woven rug.
TP.
Yeah. But as soon as the curved building pieces hit the ground, I will be testing them out. No worries there.
Oh, yeah.
Updating sugar recipe, sugarcane framing reward? Farming
Uh,
reward, I think. New
Farming
Zealand spelling.
reward, maybe, possibly.
Sugarcane seed placement. Okay.
Sugarcane sounds good.
It's gonna open up new recipes. Sweet potatoes. Well,
Yeah.
don't need no sugar for those, but New recipes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Some audio added to the water purifier tier 2.
Yeah.
Added text for stationeers and winged trophies. Okay.
Added text for sugarcane items. Added DEP silo. Hey, it's me
Deployable.
again. Welcome, welcome, Sugar and Honey. Going to need a dentist.
Oh yeah, definitely. And hey, it's me again.
Yeah, I mean, you can have. I mean, we've got bacon, right? Because we've got hogs,
We've
right?
got
So,
honey glazed bacon now.
right. So that now means we can have honey cured ham. We've got honey glazed bacon already. I mean, it's
Honey glazed bacon, which uses like 5 kilos of honey for one piece of bacon, something like that. And like honey with a piece of bacon in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, well,
Would you like some bacon for that, honey?
you want some bacon to go with the honey, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Added
Let's
in
see.
base setup for slug reskin in engine as Hammerhead Slug until we have an in-game name for it. It's currently using same slug go up setup until we implement boss behavior and boss entries. Ooh,
Oh,
slug
so we're
boss.
gonna get a big slug.
So we're gonna get a slug boss. We're waiting for the bunny boss, by the way. Killer bunnies.
Oh yeah.
Adding hammerhead, slug, aggro, idle, death audio, and events and data table entry. Cool.
Yeah, adding hammerhead spot, warcry vocalizations. It's gonna be an interesting one.
Yeah.
Here's one. Adding item setup for bear hide, deluxe leather, croc, sandworm, desert, armored, explorer, and racing saddles. So we're gonna get a whole bunch of new saddles.
Ooh.
Hopefully with and this could actually be part of the above mentioned creatures comforts DLC. And I hope they're gonna give different stats. Like if they combine this with the mount factory,
Mm-hmm.
and then again, mount factory is not something you can do in a DLC. It's gonna be base game.
Mm-hmm.
But the different cells could very well be in the DLC. But I hope they also gonna get some different stats. I'm definitely gonna use a racing saddle then if it gives a bit more speed to my mount. I mean, come on. The Explorer one, maybe a bit more stamina regen. Armored
Yeah.
one, maybe health regen. I don't know. Desert,
Well,
heat resistance maybe. I don't know.
here's I've just had an idea. How's about, or idea wise, that, like, say for in the festive season, like Christmas, they actually have like races where you can like race your oh god, what are they called? Mowers. They race your mounts against each other.
Yeah, against
And
each other is
and
gonna
and
be a
and
bit
and,
difficult to
and
implement, but
yeah, and actually have like a quote unquote race track.
I
That
mean,
would
someone would then have to organize. Winner gets a red nose trophy. Is me again? Yeah,
yeah.
maybe. But hey, feel free to organize something like that, Echo. Just start yourself an open world. Make sure you have a bunch of mowers at already saddles, so people can drop in, grab a mower, and start running.
That would be so cool.
Like I said, feel free to organize something like that.
Yeah, I mean, you could even build a track.
True, true.
Oh
I
wow.
will be coming in with a suit with 4 module slots to stack 4 pheromone modules in them.
Yeah, well, we'd have to get you to come in and use your specialized mount. character so that we can soup up all the mounts, so that the reality is that the mounts all stay the same pretty much, and it's then down to player skill. That would be fun. Winner gets a
Hey,
Christmas winner gets a Christmas pudding as a prize.
yeah. Also, set up for seed, water, and harvesting cards.
I'm sorry, where are you now?
The same bullet point still, the
Yeah.
last half.
Okay. Yeah. Seed
Seed
water.
cards, water cards, harvesting cards. Okay, harvesting cards. Okay, I can like a lot of slots, but not a whole lot of weight
But
for
we've
harvesting plants.
got seed pouches, right?
Yeah, but they don't work proper. Seeds don't go automatically in the seed pouch. They did it like the first week, and after that it stopped working.
Bummer.
I know. So I'm not even carrying any. I'm not even carrying one anymore.
That's a shame.
Yeah, well.
That was a really good addition, and now
Yeah,
it doesn't
yeah.
work.
Especially
It's such
when
a
you're
shame.
harvesting plants. It was very nice that those seeds didn't take up multiple slots, and they like automatically went in the seed pouch. But now I still have to like manually drag them into the seed pouch, and after harvesting a bunch more, I have to once again manually drag the seeds in. So I basically stopped using one. I just throw it out.
Yeah. Okay. Here's an
Yeah,
interesting one.
yeah.
Adding mange wolf attack audio. Mange wolf? I'm gonna get a
Mange
wolf
Wolf
with no hair.
Alpha, Mange Wolf Alpha, and Base. The very last bullet point. So you can have two variants.
Ooh.
Like the normal wolf, the alpha wolf, the black wolf, and
So we're gonna get an alpha wolf. We're gonna get the Arctic
conifer.
wolves.
We're
We've
gonna
got the
got a snow
conifer
wolf,
wolves, and now we've got a bald one.
Mange alpha, and a Mange normal one.
Mange. Well, that's how I pronounce it anyway. Mange.
I have no idea what I mean, what kind of wolf it is, but
Mange is a condition whereupon an animal has like mites and they lose the fur.
okay. Yeah, bald wolf, bald
Yeah.
alpha wolf.
So we're gonna get a black wolf as an alpha wolf. We're gonna get an Arctic wolf, a conifer wolf, and now we're getting a bald one.
Mange Arctic or mange conifer, they're gonna be looking the same.
Maybe an Arctic one has white skin and a conifer one has black skin. I don't know. But adding mange wolf flinch audio and howl event, fixing animation being in run folder.
Gonna get a new item, a tactical shovel.
Hmm. Yeah. Tactical shovel? Is that one you can fold away?
I don't know, maybe it does do more damage if you hit an animal with it. Tactical shovel.
Yeah, could do. Could do, yeah. Actually use it as a melee weapon.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, we'll see.
Adding sugarcane audio harvest and plant sounds, also duplicating slug animations to be used for hammer slug montages for unique sounds. Okay, cool.
So, added building piece roof curved angle up stone and building piece roof curved angle up stone. It's not me, right? They're the same, right? I'm not like looking cross-eyed or something, right? I haven't been
No,
drinking that much.
added build roof curved angle up stone and build roof curved angle up stone. with inverted left and right versions. That's the
I haven't been
difference.
drinking that much, right? I mean, they are the same.
Yeah, but the difference is in the second half of the sentence with inverted left and right versions.
Yeah, but how can you know which is left and which is right? They're named the same.
Well, you would think that maybe you've got build roof curved angle up stone left
Left. Yeah.
and building roof curved angle up stone right.
Or do they mean we add the roof curved angle up stone and we add a roof curved angle up stone? Both will get a left and inverted and a left and a right version. So both will get 3 versions.
Okay, now I'm just
Okay, now you're properly confused.
yeah, I am so confused right now.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah. Okay, so we're getting
We're getting some curved angle stone stuff.
Yeah, we're getting build roof curved angle up stone.
Left, right, inverted, and also roof curved angle up stone, inverted left and right.
Yeah, still confused.
Good. Short version, we're getting new building pieces.
Cool. We'll stick with that. We'll go with that. We'll run with that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Good. And of course, we've already mentioned the mange wolf alpha base carcasses and textures.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So.
And that brings
Those were the patch notes.
Yeah, that brings us to the end of this week's patch notes. Unfortunately, I am not going to be joining for gameplay. I am super tired. I am super sore, and I literally just want to go to bed and cry. It has been such a shit day. So, please feel free to join Cornet for the subsequent gameplay. I feel bad, but I'm not going to be joining that tonight, unfortunately. You'll be streaming on your Twitch channel. Yes?
Yeah, I am indeed.
Okay.
It's in the Discord, so.
Cool. Yep.
So I'm gonna take a couple of minutes break, quick smoke, get myself new soda, and then I'm gonna do some gameplay, make a couple of rugs, go check out some more bees, stuff like that.
Good. Until then, we will be back next week for hopefully on Thursday for gameplay and Friday for the update. I'd like to say thank you very much to everybody who watched, anybody who lurked, and all who participated in the chat, namely Moshbo, Jake, and it's me again. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you all. Thank you very much for joining. Have I forgotten anything?
No, not really.
Okay. So until next week, it's good night from me.
And good night from her.
And we will see you next week. And remember, peeps, it is a dangerous world out there, so please take care of yourselves and each other. Good night.